Well, welcome everybody. We have a very special week for you. One of our brain warriors, Kelly Vlahakis, who is the CEO of Earth Friendly Products. They bring you the Ecos brand in your store. She and I have been friends for many years. We created a brain healthy, earth friendly products. And I wanted to have her on the Brain Warriors Way podcast because this is a time you need healthy cleaning products more than ever before in your life. And so Kelly's the president and CEO of Earth Friendly Products. They're the makers of Ecos laundry detergent and over 200 environmentally friendly products that are safer for people, pets, and the planet. Made with plant-powered ingredients, Ecos cleaners are thoughtfully sourced, pH balanced, readily biodegradable, easily recyclable, and never tested on animals. Kelly's a graduate of UCLA. She's the daughter of the founder of Earth Friendly Products. And Kelly, it is just such a joy to introduce you to our audience.
Yeah, it's so nice to see you.
It's so wonderful to be here with you, Dr. Amen and Tana. I mean, our longstanding friendship has been such a valuable part of my life, and really sharing the mission of creating healthier people and a healthier planet is something that I'm really proud that we both participate in. So thank you for having me on the Brain Warriors Way today.
Well, and it's just such a critical time right now.
Well, and we talk about toxins, right? So Brain Warriors know about bright minds. You want to keep your brain healthy or rescue it if it's headed to the dark place. You have to prevent or treat these 11 major risk factors. And the T in bright minds is toxins. And we are assaulted with toxic products. And, you know, I actually never thought, Tana and I have been telling people to read food labels forever. And then when I wrote my book, Memory Rescue, and I was working on toxins, I'm like, you never read product labels. You should be reading product labels. We basically threw out half of our bathroom.
Oh no! I looked at him and I'm like, this is going to cost you. Toxic all my products were. It was terrible.
You know, it's really something because I think for consumers, they first thought about food, what they put in them. Then they started thinking about personal care products, what they put on them. Yeah. And it's just recently that consumers have been really aware of what's around them.
Right.
And that's kind of been their journey. And so now that they're finally aware of what's around them and they have more access to information than ever before, they've got their cell phones, they're Googling it, they're looking on Amazon, and they're really hungry for information. And so I can tell you that what we've tried to do is really fight to have transparency in cleaning products. So it's really something that as of today, there is no federal requirement for the disclosure of ingredients in cleaning products.
Oh, it's terrible.
It's unbelievable. I mean, Europe, Asia, so many other countries have requirements, and we don't have that here in the U.S. Now, the thing I'm proud about is that here in California, back in October of 2017, then Governor Brown signed into law the Cleaning Product Right to Know Act, which went into effect on January 1st of this year. So for the first time, we have a state in our nation that does require the disclosure of ingredients in cleaning products. As of January 1st, 2020, you can go online to find the ingredients, and then on 2021, it'll be on pack. And our great hope is that if companies make products for the 40 million citizens here in California, they'll change the way they make their labels all across the country because consumers have a right to know. And when you see a lot of these companies fighting and saying, oh, it's a proprietary secret, we can't release the ingredients, the real truth is all of us know in the cleaning product industry what's in one another's products. We can reverse engineer everything, but it's the consumer in the store buying the product that doesn't have the information, and they need the information because there's no FDA or anybody policing what goes into cleaning products. So you can put anything you want in them, and if the company, it's so wrong.
And whatever goes on your body goes in your body. And during the pandemic, I've been doing the dishes. And so I use your dish soap but when people are breathing them in or they're on your clothes, it's going in your body and affecting your body.
But you bring up a really good point, because we're all really scared right now about killing this virus, right, in our homes. I mean, I'm an ICU nurse. And I've been like, no, I'm a little annoying. I need a little grace from my family, because I went into full blown war mode. Like, I'm not kidding. I'm a warrior, right? But I'm like, I'm in that ICU mode, and I'm like, I'm really into this whole non-toxic thing, but I got freaked out and I stripped the shine off of my marble, bleached everything, because I'm like, I have no idea if natural products are going to do the same thing or not. And I want you to talk about that. I just flipped out.
Thank you, Kathy. No, I'm so glad you bring that up, because this is really an important point. So I would really encourage everyone, go to the CDC's website. And the CDC clearly says step 1 is to clean and step 2 is to disinfect. So I want to talk about step 1, because step 1 is what we should be doing regularly all day long, and that's cleaning. And the cleaning portion, you want to be using products that are safer for you and your family, because there's so many toxic ingredients in those disinfectants and other products.
Right.
They're actually very dangerous for your immune system. Right. They're dangerous for your lungs. And we know that COVID is something that attacks the lungs. And so we really want to do everything we can to responsibly use those disinfectants with proper ventilation, face masks, and follow the instructions. But step 1 is cleaning. So when we're cleaning, the CDC defines cleaning as the removal of pathogens. And pathogens would be bacteria and viruses and germs and parasites and other things. So we first want to remove all of those things, because when we remove that, you actually reduce the viral load so that a disinfectant could even do its job. Right. So as we're really removing and washing away things, we should be using safer products that don't have hormone disruptors and carcinogenic substances, because we now know there's so many ingredients like formaldehyde. That's a common preservative in cleaning products that we know is linked to cancer. We really want, I say all the time to people that cleaning should not mean spreading toxins. Cleaning should not mean.
I love that.
Now, before we talk, because we're going to talk about a stepwise process to cleaning and disinfecting, give us a little bit of the history, maybe in about 2 minutes, the history of earth-friendly products.
Absolutely. Well, my father started our company in 1967. He was such a passionate, visionary man, so far ahead of his time. Yeah. Way ahead. I mean, before people were talking about organic food, he was talking about the importance of greening your cleaning. And so he was originally from the island of Crete in Greece, and he grew up there. And he was born in 1935, so he grew up during Nazi-occupied Greece during World War II. And he saw a lot of atrocities, lost his father in the concentration camps. And so when he was 18 years old, he hid on a ship and he came to the United States with $20 in his pocket. He didn't speak the English language. He lived in homeless shelters. Unbelievable story. There's actually a Hollywood film they made about him called The Green Story. But he starts the company after going to Roosevelt University in Chicago. And he went to Roosevelt and studied chemistry because of all the Greek root words. So he was really attracted to that. And then worked for 9 years for other people. During that time, he was inspired by a lot of works. Rachel Carson had just written in the early 60s, Silent Spring, about DDT and the dangers of pesticides. And he was looking around him in the cleaning products industry, and he was wondering, why in the world are we using so many toxic ingredients? He saw, colleagues of his getting burned, having injuries, and all of these things in an effort to clean. And he really thought back to his childhood in Greece, and he thought about how his mother utilized vinegar and lemon and all these natural ingredients. And so in 1967, he started our company in his garage with a mission to create products that are safer for people, pets, and the planet. And I joined him full-time 2003, so 17 years ago. And it's just amazing, the growth even in the last 15 years, because the first 30 or 40 years, he was constantly championing change and letting people know about these dangers, but the consumers hadn't really fully understood it yet. And so now it's really an important time when people finally have access to the information to really elevate that message. Because, the residue on your plates and glasses, you put your water in your glass, you put your food on your plate. So you're consuming these things that have skulls and crossbones on back labels. I unfortunately lost my father in 2014, but certainly his mission and vision has gone on. In the last 6 years, we not only make the greenest products in the marketplace, we also make them in the most sustainable fashion possible. So we have 4 geographically diverse manufacturing facilities here in the United States. All of our facilities are carbon neutral, they're water neutral, and they're platinum zero waste. So we divert more than 90%.
Rachel, you were so impressed. I would love to see it.
Oh, it's incredible. So when we come back, I mean, it's just such a great story. I want you to tell people where they can find your products, because this is hard, but this is it's a hard time.
Right.
And then let's talk about how to properly clean. We're here with Kelly Vlahakis, the president and CEO of Earth Friendly Products. Stay with us.
If you're enjoying the Brain Warriors Way podcast, please don't forget to subscribe so you'll always know when there's a new episode. And while you're at it, feel free to give us a review or 5-star rating, as that helps others find the podcast.
If you're considering coming to Amen Clinics or trying some of the brain healthy supplements from BrainMD, you can use the code podcast10 to get a 10% discount on a full evaluation at amenclinics.com, or a 10% discount on all supplements at brainmdhealth.com. For more information, give us a call at 855-978-1363.